Hey everyone, it's me, it's Mann. I am the author of 30-Day Notice, Abandoned Property, and the Pen to Paper series. I've got a question for you. Have you ever been on a job and you've noticed that this is not where I am supposed to be? I did. 2 years ago, I was in a position to look at the world around me and to kind of figure out what my purpose was and where I was to go. Although I knew that writing is a part of my purpose, I didn't know every detail of what it was that I was to do and what I needed to do. I had a year prior to that, I had written out a business plan. The business plan was so futuristic that I hadn't even thought about it anymore after I had actually saved it on my hard drive and kept living in the way that I was living, which was working a job that I was no longer challenged by, working in a job that I was no longer satisfied to be at, realizing that, this is not my purpose, this is not where I'm supposed to be, but I was literally miserable going there every single day. A part of that being miserable and frustrated was because I had a coworker who I had worked with about 2 years in a department that they had switched me over to as the company was kind of downsizing and changing some things around. But the woman in question was not a manager. She was a co-worker. And basically, she was like the go-to person because she had been in the department before they had moved myself and another employee into that department. So, sweet person, good person, but she was, I want to say, overly, not zealous, but overly thorough. And I don't know if you could possibly be overly thorough, but she was. Every day, all day, it just seemed like from the time that, I got into work, that she was literally looking for things that were wrong, looking for things that, that myself and another person in the department were missing, or we forgot to do. Or, and don't get me wrong, let me know when I've done something wrong. That's cool, I don't have a problem with that. But if you know that I know the rules, and there's like 50,000, 1,100 rules, and I like miss one, but the job is still done, I mean, can you fix it for me or no? And basically, she was not that type of person. She was not going to fix anything. If she found something, trust and believe in me, she was bringing it to your attention. You were getting frustrated with yourself because you were like, oh God, I know better. Like, why did I miss that? But what I noticed is that every morning I was coming to work, and not only was I just like so frustrated, I kept saying, God, I know that there is a lesson in this. I know that there is a lesson in this. I don't know what it is, and I don't know for the life of me why I could not figure out what the lesson was. But I was just so frustrated, and so I guess focused on her finding something wrong and trying to make sure that I was doing A to Z, and still she would still find something, and would bring it to your attention immediately. So I realized after dealing with that for 2 years, and in April, I went into work and I got laid off. And I decided, okay, I am going to do my business full time. I'm gonna do publishing full time. I'm gonna start doing some promotions for other authors, and just really honing my craft and getting into that publishing vein or side of things. So as I started doing those things, I started realizing that the lesson that not she, but I think the universe was trying to teach me was to pay more attention to detail. To pay more attention to detail. I honestly, although she gave me a hard time for those 2 years and I was frustrated by her, I actually am very glad that she did what she did, because now in my business it makes me more, I pay more close attention to detail. I'm really thorough about what it is that I do. My intentions are always made known. So I said all of that to say that her basically being on top of me like that afforded me the lesson of being a better business owner, a better entrepreneur. If you are going through something that you know that it could be made better, or you know that this is the most frustrating thing that I have ever done, know that it's teaching you something. It really is. It's teaching you something. So try and learn from it. You guys have a great day. Peace.